Hola, chicos. Hello and welcome. So today I'm going to give you a brief overview about how to use your new knowledge organiser for Spanish. This video is aimed at students in Year 8 who have chosen Spanish as an option in Year 9. So this is basically your introduction to a new language. So, bienvenidos. Welcome to Spanish. So, what does a knowledge organiser look like? Here's your basics knowledge organiser. This is what you'll be receiving shortly as part of Pack 5. Each section consists of chunks of language. These chunks of language will be introduced to you in the early weeks of learning Spanish. So how might you go about learning some of these phrases on your own? There is a very simple, tried and tested method that we call look, cover, write, check. And yes, you guessed it, the clues are in the words. Look at the phrases you want to learn, cover them up, then write them out, then check for accuracy. So, really simple method, but it does work. You may also choose other strategies. So, cue cards. This is basically your own set of flashcards for self-quizzing. So you put the Spanish you want to learn on one side, for example, me llamo. Then on the other side, you would write, my name is. Really simple. That means you could also ask someone else to test you. You might also use bubble maps. I've chosen the theme of families and pets because that's an early topic in Year 9. So you might remember mi madre, mi padre, un gato, which is a cat. But you might have forgotten a few words, or you might want to add a few, for example, gran, granddad. And if you wish to do that, I would suggest you use the online dictionary word reference. So, lots of ideas about how you might actually learn some Spanish from your knowledge organiser. But really, the best way to learn is to teach someone else. So I'm going to introduce you to phonics. Phonics is how we say, how we pronounce certain letters or groups of letters. And if you know these basic sounds in Spanish, you will be able to speak some Spanish very, very quickly and also teach someone else. So let's give it a go. I'm going to say the sounds and you're going to try and say it after me. Lia, lia. Nya, nya. The, thi, the, thi. Qua, qua. E, k, k. O, o. Now you will notice, as well as the sounds, you've got pictures there, visual cues. And also, in lessons, as well as the sounds and pictures, we have actions. So it's quite fun, and you can see the connection, because that looks like quack, quack. So actually, some of the association we have in English are going to help you. Also, H is silent at the start of a word in Spanish. So do you know the word for hi? Hola. That's right. Hola. And you can emphasize any letters which have accents on them. This is especially important with questions, which you'll also find on your knowledge organiser. So, what we're going to do now, we're going to have a little practice with the numbers 1 to 10. I'm going to say the numbers and then pause so that you have a chance to have a go. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, 10. Phenomenal. So, how did you get on? Hopefully not too bad. Spanish is not too difficult to pronounce because actually everything you see, you say like siete. So it's really, really quite a phonetic language and therefore quite easy to learn to speak as long as you know the basic rules. So you're well on your way to having a go at speaking a little bit of Spanish. Now, hopefully, you might feel confident enough to teach someone else in your family the numbers 1 to 10. You can always rewind this video to have a go at that section again. So, let's move on now to the second part of the knowledge organiser. This knowledge organiser has a section called Know It, Grasp It, Think It. Basically, 3 sections which increase in difficulty, but they're all based on the work on the first page of your knowledge organiser. So actually, you should be able to translate all these sentences if you've done a little bit of revision. And then you will come into September feeling really quite confident about what you can achieve. So, hopefully now you've had some ideas about how you might learn vocabulary or even have a go at the Know It, Grasp It, Think It section. And depending on how confident you feel, you could try the first, second, or third section, whatever you feel comfortable with. Hopefully, you will also have had a little bit of fun with phonics and might feel able to teach someone else a few key phrases in Spanish. That would be a really great start to your Spanish learning. So, I do hope that I've answered some of your queries about how to use knowledge organisers. If not, this email address here, please do feel free to contact me and I will get back to you and help you with your early Spanish learning. Vale. ¿Algunas ideas para aprender español? Espero ver a todos mis estudiantes de español en septiembre. Adiós.